Hi there. How you been? It's good to see you. It's Neon. I'm here at the balcony of some sort of I don't know, a place. I just figured I'd come back here after a year not being here. Yeah, me and my friends used to hang out here in this world. If you guys want to know what the world is called? I think it's called City of Glass, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, City Glass Night. There's also a day version too, but this is the one I remember the most. It's pretty cool. There's these little areas where you can do parkour and all that stuff, and there's a few places with mirrors and stuff where you just chat with friends and all that good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, how you been? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Come here. I'll give you a hug. Maybe this day could be a little bit more better than it already is. But nonetheless, whatever you did today, you did a good job. Yeah. A good job. Cutie. Yeah, I just called you cutie. I'm Nami. I'm not the cutie here. No, you. Put that card away. You can't pull another reverse card on me. Crap, you have a second one. Okay, fine. I'm cute. But you are too. Okay? That settles it. But you more. You're cuter. Yeah. Cutie. How have I been? I've been alright. Just today my Friday. It's the middle of the night for me right now. I think it's what time is it? It's 2 a.m. It's 2 in the morning. Shh, don't tell my mom. Anyway, other than that, I've been pretty good. My birthday's coming up this month, May 30th. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go to the Adventure Dome from this birthday. I'm excited for that, 'cause I get to ride my favorite roller coaster there, and it's called the Canyon Blaster. My favorite coaster as of now, but I have yet to ride some more, because in Vegas, we only have 3 roller coasters. That is, Canyon Blaster, there's an Arrow Looper, then we have El Loco, which is the newest coaster, and it's an SNS El Loco. I know, one original name. And then we have, Big Apple / roller coaster / Manhattan Express. And I haven't ridden that yet, but I kind of want to. It is considered the worst, the worst hypercoaster in America. There's also the last Togo. By that I mean like the last roller coaster made by Togo in the United States. The rest are in Japan, and those are actually pretty good. But like 3 years ago, this one, Big Apple, actually got some brand new trains with more like comfortable like restraints. These are comfort collars. Some people hate them. And it's basically a lot of Rick's reviews on the comfort collars. It kind of looks like what I'm wearing here. My harness. But, at least the restraints are like a lot better than what it had before, which is like this weird lap bar with like these over the shoulder hard thingies. And yeah, that looks very uncomfortable. I can tell you that right off the bat. But like the new trains, heard it's a lot better of a ride. It is still a little bit rough because of the track profiling and stuff. It is a Togo after all. And Togos, at least in the US, are known for being pretty rough, unfortunately. So yeah. I can't wait to ride it though. Yeah. By the way, a Big Apple's actually I think it's the only hypercoaster to go upside down. Because a regular hypercoaster, if you didn't know, does not go upside down at all. It's all just airtime hills, like speed and G-forces and all that fun stuff. But no, this one is just we're just gonna go ahead and add a loop right there, and whatever this little dive loop is. And yeah, that's what a roller coaster does, right? Yeah, we're gonna have that. And so you get Big Apple / Manhattan Express / roller coaster. Yeah, this thing had a lot of name changes. The best one being Manhattan Express. It just sounds cool. And I like to call it that for now on. Because, like, come on. Manhattan Express. Would you rather have roller coaster, Manhattan Express, or Big Apple? Express sounds a lot cooler. There is also a fourth, but it's not in Vegas. It's more south. Like if you're driving from Vegas to Southern California, it's in Prim, Nevada, and it's an Arrow hypercoaster. It was the tallest in the world for a little bit. Fun fact. And thing with that is it is not operating. It's still there. Everything ready to just ready for operation, but it's just not operating. It's located at Buffalo Bills Hotel and Casino. And, well, back in 2020, during the big, giant event of, you know what, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you weren't living under a rock, that is. Anyway, they basically just closed they closed the hotel and casino, including the ride Desperado. That's the name of the ride, by the way. I forgot to mention that. The name of this roller coaster is called Desperado. And that, along with the hotel and casino, also closed during that time of 2020. Yeah. And last year, they actually reopened the hotel casino. Everybody thought they were going to reopen the roller coaster as well. But to this day, they still haven't. And occasionally, they will be testing the roller coaster, sending an empty train through the coaster layout. And yeah, it's been seen a whole ton of times, routine maintenance and inspections, whatever they had to do to maintain this ride, which hopefully reopens at some point, as I really want to ride it. Yeah. Man, I can really talk about roller coasters for like a long time. Yeah, that's the thing about being a roller coaster enthusiast. Or it's just probably me, I don't know. Hey, if you like it, then that's great. Heck. Yeah. If this makes you fall asleep, though, also good. Because that's the point. Point of me making this. Yeah. But yeah. Honestly, though, in my professional opinion, the professional opinion of Neon, we need more roller coasters in Vegas. There's not enough. Adventure Dome, well, it's just an indoor thing. Like, how the heck are you gonna fit another roller coaster in there? It's not really possible. But and they did think of like a few times of expanding outside of the dome, which I hope they do. Unfortunately, but what I really need is an actual like big amusement park. But if we get one here, it will have to be world class because, I mean, come on, Vegas. It's a famous city. Everyone likes to go to it. We got a freaking giant ball TV thing. They can also go into and watch shows, But we're really lacking in like rides and amusement, like roller coasters specifically, because I don't know. I mean, you go to down to California, like California is like the place to go if you want to go like to an amusement park to ride more than 2 roller coasters at once. Cause like here in Vegas, we don't really have anything. We have a Vegedome and Big Apple and all that stuff, which is not good. We did have a fourth one, or fifth one, I guess you could say. It was called Speed the Ride, located at Sahara. And it was built in, I think 2000, 2001, not sure exactly, but it was opened up with a NASCAR cafe called Speed the Ride, Premier Rides, LAM launched shuttle coaster. It was considered the best coaster in Vegas, and unfortunately, in 2011, Sahara shut down. They closed the hotel and casino for good, and the roller coaster, Speed the Ride, went down with it as well. And in fact, somebody actually bought the coaster and actually moved it to like little dirt parking lot out over there, which in fact to this day still sits there in pieces. Parts of it got sold for scraps, unfortunately. And well, you see, it was bought by this bought for this thing called Skyview, which is gonna be like this whole it's called the Akita Plaza. It's gonna be like the shopping center with like a giant Ferris wheel and like some amusement rides, but mainly just the Ferris wheel and Speed the Ride being the roller coaster there. But unfortunately, at the same time, a high roller over at Link was being constructed, and all the investors that were invested in Skyview all of a sudden went investing over to the high roller over there, which is going to be taller than Skyview and construction on Skyview and the Akita Plaza just all of a sudden came to a stop forever. So, along with that also came the death of Speed the Ride. Very sad. And it still sits there just rusting away in a dirt parking lot, and yeah, it's a very sad story for this roller coaster. It almost got saved by Adventure Dome though, because they thought before they built a logo. Originally, the plan was to buy Speed the Ride and then put it there. They did all the measurements and fit all the, did all the measurements, made sure, and it would have fit right there. The station would have been at the side of the dome, and yeah, it would have fit there. Only problem is, you see, the generator to run the linear induction motors was actually the system the magnetic system that launches the coaster out of the station and through the layout. Well, that thing was actually just stuck and built into the Sahara when they first opened it. So, yeah. And it would have been it would have been constructed, and SNS, which was going to be the manufacturer to basically move the ride over to the Adventure Dome and have it constructed. Basically, the cost to move it and the cost to build a whole new electrical system for the launching thing, it would have costed the same as building a brand new roller coaster. So they just went ahead and scrapped that idea together, which basically put the final nail in the coffin to speed the ride. But then we got a logo. It's a pretty good ride. I'm not gonna lie. But personally, I would prefer if Speed the Ride was still there. It's pretty cool. But hey, that's the past. Who knows what's gonna happen to this roller coaster that's in pieces in the dirt parking lot. We can only hope that it'll be bought and be built, but well, unfortunately, I got the bad news. Like I said earlier, the some parts were sold for scraps, and it's also been just out in the desert weather and all that stuff, rain and everything, exposed to elements for 13 years. Yep. This roller coaster has been sitting in pieces for longer than it actually operated, which was 11 years. Pretty sad. Yeah. All I can say is, I hope we get a B&M. You should have gotten a B&M. Yeah, that does it. Anyway, if you're asleep, you have a good night. If you're still awake, still have a good night, cutie. Sorry, I didn't mean to terrify you there. Here, another one. Okay. Bye.